Hi, choosing Round Gaming here, and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video I'm going to be discussing the Lego and Animal Crossing collaboration. So the Lego sets came out Friday, if I got that correctly, and I thought, why not analyse them before you guys start getting them, because I think for some of us, we all like, oh, look at all these sets, but of course you got to be careful when it comes to your wallet. So if you guys want me to do analysis, I'm going to do it today. So let's get into the video, shall we? Before I start analysing Lego sets, I'm going to show you a official trailer from Lego on YouTube, so you get to see what the actual collaboration is all about before we start getting to the analysis part. So we're going to be analysing Mabel's Pumpkin Garden and Beach Cleaner. Well, this has just been revealed recently, and this set was not like revealed when we were watching the Animal Crossing collaboration trailer with Lego. So it kind of started a little bit of speculation on the internet, but it does go for a cheaper price of £3.79. So if you're someone who lives in a different country, you might get this a little bit cheaper, about like £3 or a little bit above £3, depending where you are and what your currency is. But I quite like this unique set though. I quite like how it actually includes Mabel, who is one of the most popular Animal Crossing villagers of all time. And to be honest, you would want to start off cheap beforehand, because you might as well get it for a cheaper price, knowing you're still going to get the best quality possible. So I would recommend buying this set if you can. So for our next Lego set, we have Julian's birthday party. Well, this is another like cheaper-ish kind of Lego set that you can get right now, and I like how it's very birthday themed, because of course Julian is a unicorn who's actually born in the month of March, so it kind of makes sense why they made it birthday themed in the first place. And I quite like the aesthetic and everything, and the good news is it is going for a good price of £12.99, and if you round that up, that would be £13. So yeah, again, it could be different for some of you who are in different like countries, like when it comes to currency, etc. But it might be a little bit more than 13 if I get that correctly. So if you guys are looking for cheaper options, I recommend Julian's birthday party and also Mabel's Pumpkin Garden and Beach Cleanup. Those two are probably the most cheaper ones you can go for. Then I probably will go and analyse the next ones afterwards. For our next Lego set, we have Bunny's outdoor activities. Well, for this one, there's a lot of things I can probably say around it, because of course we've seen it in the official Lego trailer of the Animal Crossing collaboration, of her being the spotlight in the first kind of section of the clip, her chasing the butterfly with her little net. So I was kind of good I like how they teased the sets when they were doing the actual trailer. But of course this one's going for about £70.99, so equating to about £80 roughly. Well, this one definitely is a little bit pricier than the other two we just analysed. So if you're thinking about getting Bunny, for example, you might want to make sure you have enough money for that one, so at least you're still covered in a way. But it's quite a unique one, because it kind of shows Bunny just, exploring the wilderness, as you can tell. But it is quite a unique set in a way, so I would recommend buying this one if you guys want to, So for our next Lego set, we have Cabin's Island Boat Tour, but as you can tell, it has two characters in it. So you have Marshall and also Cabin. But I quite like how it's set out on like a little bit of the little beach, like a little resort with cabin as well. So it actually includes 2 characters, which is actually a bonus because at least you got 2 characters that you can, you know, play with, etc. I know everyone's got a big fan of Marshall in particular and also Cabin, so it is quite a good idea that they've put 2 of the famous characters from Animal Crossing New Horizons into this Lego set, which is quite handy. And this set's going for about $24.99, which equates to £25. So it might be a different price for some of you, but it is a little bit more pricey than with the Bunny's Outdoor Activities set. So if you're thinking about getting a bigger set, you might want to make sure you kind of save a little bit when it comes to that set. So I would still recommend buying this set if it's one of your favourite like characters included inside it, etc. For our next Lego set, we have Isabel's house visit. Well, this one includes Isabel and also Fauna, both wearing their Loon Leaf outfits, as you can tell. But I quite like this set because it kind of shows a bit of the outdoors and also it showcases an Animal Crossing New Horizons house. It's quite a good set though, I quite like it because it includes Fauna and Isabel, which are both, you know, extremely popular at the moment. So I'm kind of thinking the price for this is like $34.99, equating to £35. So if you're thinking about that this might be a little bit too pricey, then you might not want to go for it. Or if you're okay with it, then you can possibly go for it if you guys have got like saving up enough money, for example. Because if you want to save a little bit more on these sets, I recommend doing so if you want to be careful with your wallet, etc. So for our last set, we have Tom Nook's Cranny and Rosie's House. Well, this one is probably the most expensive set there is at the moment, and I think it's going for about $64.99. So that's definitely the most expensive one out of all the Lego sets that we've just analysed already. So if you want to be careful with that one, I think you might want to make sure you've got probably more money for this one, but at least you're still going to have to make sure you save on that one, I think, because it's got a lot of details to it. But the only reason why it's that pricey because it kind of includes both Tom Nook and also Rosie. I know a few fans do definitely like Rosie for sure, so that's why it might make them want them to buy it. So I think the more you kind of save on these Lego sets, the better. But it depends which one you want to go for, really. It depends if it's going to be cheaper or a little bit dearer than you expected, but you never know, really. So I'm glad I kind of reviewed all the Lego sets so far. Hope you all enjoyed this video, and let me know down in the comments which Lego set out of the whole Animal Crossing collaboration will you choose. Would it be Mabel's Pumpkin Garden and Beach Cleanup, or it might be other ones? Who knows? I can't wait to see your comments and suggestions down below. Make sure to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more gaming content, and I'll see you guys in the next one, so bye!